Well, we're back doing another game of Euchre League night. It's the first game. Got the deal. I have a terrible, terrible hand. I'm just going to pass that. Hopefully he can call something. That's actually what I'm best in, so fortunately I'm four-suited. That's two. Does he have an end player? No, we got it. I was kind of lucky because I didn't have anything good, really. Now, if this would have been dealt, I mean, I could have picked the queen up with that. That'd be a good hand, but not now. Well, if it did come all the way back around, this is a hand you'd want to go clubs on the three clubs. Equal diamonds, so I'm going to get rid of that. So I guess I could have threw that ace of clubs out on it. Yeah, he's probably got it because he'll trump this again. Oh, oh wow, his partner saved him there. It's again, if it's a club or diamonds, I'm good in, but I'm not good in hearts. Comes back, I'd go clubs. I do have that jack there, so that might be useful. In fact, I'm going to jump on it right away. It's worth a shot. It did take it, put out his top one. I'd have had that one, but if you'd held back, we would have got him for sure. So you may have another one, but you don't know that at the time. He can't get a loner through. I imagine he's probably got really strong in spades if he went without the left and the ace. He could be in an ad, although I should have one pop up. He's a pretty strong loner. Let's see Trump's here.
Storm is moving in. I need this top line now. Worst thing if we see.
Almost figured he'd have a backed up left though. what he's most likely to have. Uh, I do have an off ace and this ace here, but I'm four suited once again. I think it's actually what being four suited, you can't really trump in on anything until the second time it's led.
She's gonna start getting sweet. Oh, hell no. Ooh, that's not the way you get on the top of the thing now. Oh my god.
Shh.
Hit up and get.
I'm gonna pass because the offsuit's so terrible. My partner can take one trick here. All right. That should be good. That's why you play second hand low. All right. Definitely pick this up. Give me three. I have an off ace, and an off king ain't even bad either. Because that could be the boss card. You never know. Okay, here's a knock trump out. Hopefully, he has a jack of diamonds. Or if he throws it, that means the ace is high there, though. Some people don't like the hand, but I mean, we got four tricks. Even if my partner hadn't gotten one, I'd gotten three. There's a lot of people that won't call without a jack. It's not a good strategy. Not if you have three and you're picking up, you gotta call them. So I'm putting me putting my king out there because he's gonna. He already had it with the queens. What I was gonna say. If you don't have a spade back, we got him. Been a tight game. Only one trump you can't order up. I would like to see my partner call this. I really don't have anything callable here. Hopefully, he has something really good. I should have loaner. Charging two, having that low spade isn't much help because I'm four suited. So I'm kind of at the will of whatever's led. I don't know if I should just call. Oh, you had both jacks. Wow. You had three jacks. If it comes back around, I'm going diamonds alone. Which is why you almost guarantee I'll pick it up. You better have heart. Be shocked if you don't throw the jack of spades out. Probably has one back for the end now. Critical spot here. It's be two trump and two aces, so I'm going to call it and throw the 10 of diamonds away. That's easily the weakest card. He's probably still watching the ad. That'd have been the jack you could have tried for it. But here's the knock trump out. Hopefully he has a bower. That works. I'm taking it because I have other good leads. I was going to take, he took it over me, but that's why I would go. That would have been a situation where you choose if you want to have the lead or not. You're on both sides. This would be a club to call. He should really be looking to call anything he's decent in now. Once you got something I'm not good at all, man. It means he probably won this game already. He called it into his hand. Wow, he had them all. I'm about to rewatch that because I have to wonder what he called on. I mean, I could see looking to call something, but geez, gonna have something to call on. I would have two with the ace king. I'm really not good at anything else. So he's not working in my favor. Wow. This is when we could go diamonds. He's gonna get the last two. He's not starting well again. Ugh. Easy hearts loner here if I can get back around to me. The problem is someone's probably got something good in another suit. If it'd be nice if he went alone. There's a loner one way. There's usually a loner the other way. I had a guaranteed one pretty much. Throw the other jack. Just gonna hinge on the last card. Oh, I don't know if they watch the videos when I post them or not. I post them in the Reddit, the subreddit, and they'll have to be in that group. I want space if it come back around. I have a heart to put on that. Yeah, I just have totally useless cards right now. At least he stopped the march. Come on. Getting him this bad when you deal is pretty rare. I mean, usually you can pick up what's on the top of the kitty. It's two. We're going to get Euchre here because this is a high card. Oh, I thought we had another one. Shit, I wasn't paying enough attention. I should have played that differently. It wouldn't have mattered because he'd had Trump anyway. Can unload all of his diamonds now. I could put this in his hand, but I'd imagine he'd pick it up if he has anything decent. So I won't. But yeah, he's had two loners through, and they're both really good ones too. Comes back, I'll go clubs. I'll put that in his hand if he didn't have anything. Will not have been very smart anyway because we still would have been on the low end. You generally got to trust your partner's going to pick up a jack if they can. These players are all, I imagine, of a level high enough to do that. Nice if you could trump in on this one. Oh, we're probably done. Yeah, we're cooked on this one. You call it late like that, you're hoping your partner would have good cards in that suit. He probably has nothing but clubs left. Yep. Wow. That's sort of bad luck there. He used to have a stopper to get a march, but I have nothing to call. You can't even go next with they end this bad. Wouldn't mind if he went next though. Partner calls him third, always lead Trump. They have no Trump. He has the 10, so he could have more. If the king comes out, that queen becomes a boss card. Throw a diamond. If I can take the trick heading out, then we have it though, because he has no trump. So if he throws a diamond, which he did, that queen's a boss card. He can't take it. So, oh, I looked at that wrong. Got too excited about it. Damn. Sucks to get swept in the first. Not clubs, spades, diamonds, and hearts. I mean, you can't get a march on me, and I don't think I have enough to call it to have good confidence in getting something. This will be our second trick. Just have to somehow luck into a trick. I have to take this one to have a chance at euchre. Oh yeah, this you have three, giving them one. The kings. There's a chance there's not that they don't have the ace on one of those kings. Because if he has the ace or it's in the kitty, that's a good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the chances of him having the ace on one is better, but when there's two, plus these are three good cards, and he's got a good card. Don't matter if he has ace now. I'm just liking to have it. There's our point. So that's the high card. That makes that the high card. Pretty bad though. We lost our last game when we got two loners through. Yeah. This is one where there are people that would go alone with just that king. Since I just basically he ordered. So you're hoping to suck the trump out, so your aces become good. That's four trump out. Hopefully he only had one. Grander's going to get this king, so it's going to be difficult because he probably called him more than one card. But we at least got to stop there. Yeah, he had another trump. He probably did too, though. The idea is to hopefully knock out. Hopefully that you're hoping that your left-hand opponent has two trump, your right-hand opponent only has one. Too bad that wasn't a spade. Even a club would be worth picking up, because I could have two clubs. But he's going to like what he sees here because he saw two high ones out. Yeah, spades would have probably worked in our favor. At least we got one out of from them. Whew. Wow, we got it. Oh, you could them all by himself. These games are the ones that tend to get screwed up. They changed the way you get out of them now. Look at double clicked on me. Definitely want hearts here. Unfortunately, jacks are hard to pass up on. We'll have. Well, he led the right one that I could cover another suit. I'm gonna tell him I'm covering hearts, So you should know to hold clubs. Wow, he was big in diamonds. I do rewatch all these anyway, but I got one and I got two aces, and this king back in this ace can be good too. I have a diamond. I'll lead this out to knock out Trump. Plus, you want to lead Trump to your partner anyway. And these are both boss cards, so that's my least valuable card right now. This is my next least valuable card because that's it's already been ran once. And see, you just got to hope your aces come through, which they did. If I could pick it up, I would pick it up, but I cannot pick it up. I wouldn't mind it too bad, but I'm just gonna pass. Clubs would probably be my best. So I'd like him to call something that I have one of though. I don't have any diamonds, so that's my best lead in my opinion. I'm gonna lead this out next. Maybe he can trump it if they trump it ahead of me. Yeah, I was hoping he would only have one. That he was avoiding this suit. I would have taken this, but oh well. I got one to help him, so if he has another one back. If I'd have had a diamond, I'd have let it. If you don't have a trump to lead to your partner when they call, especially in thirds, you lead an ace if you have it. Oh, if you don't have an ace, you just got or a trump, you just got to lead whatever looks the best. I don't think that'd be any worse than going clubs if it comes all the way back around. I've got some pretty bad hands on my deal. Clubs would not have been good for us. Hopefully, he has a spade. Good, I got that. I'm gonna try to lead a club through him. Put a diamond on it. Hopefully, he can't take it. All right, that's two. Unfortunately, he's probably got diamonds left. He's probably got a Jackson there or a king. But you got to play hoping that things fall in your favor. You never know, someone's calling weak on like two cards or something. If I could pick it up, I think this is what he had last time. I think he had the Jack pop in his hand. This would be when I would go next on if it come all the way back around. He's gonna hit, and maybe he's probably got the ace or the king. Hopefully, he has the ace or the king of. All right. I think that kind of close is worth anything. And the king, you know, he don't have any diamonds. He's already put one out there. Does he have another one? No, he does not. Does his partner have one? No, he does not. All right. They're going quick tonight. I mean, this is three games done. It's not been half an hour. Well, I think we started a little early, though. Plus, they've actually not been. I think they've been pretty good games. This is one where you hope your partner picks it up, but you're not going to. If it gets back around, you definitely go clubs. Because you'd be going reverse next, you'd have three, and you'd have the off ace. I'd like to see him lead a spade or a club. So he leads the suit you, the one last suit that's left out there. He's probably going to throw his jack. He didn't. In that case, if I had another diamond, I would consider leading one back into him. I got one for him. And I think he has the jack back, don't he? Yeah. If I could pick it up. Yeah, I can't pick it up though. I don't really have enough to call then. Because you only have two, it's hard to put one in here because they're probably going to have a second one. That's the way the distribution generally works. Since you called it, I'm going to lead it. Hopefully, the jack of clubs does not come out. Then if you lead this, that has a good chance of riding. And then I'm just going to lead a heart, hoping he can come in and take it. I don't really have anything else. I was hoping we could get two. Maybe I should have led that 10 of diamonds, but I didn't want to risk him getting over trumped by my right hand opponent. I could have led the 9, but they would have probably held their ace of hearts anyway. So it probably didn't make a difference. Be left ace. Well, he forced the issue. And I got an off ace, and these are junk, but they're tossable. If he lets it go, I'd say to you, if it's an ace or a king, don't play second hand low. This tells him I have. He knows I have the ace. This tells him I have the left too. And you should also. It also clears trump from them. So hopefully we can get all these. Then he shouldn't have led that. He should have held that to the end unless he's got another trump in his hand. That might have been the boss though. So I guess I wasn't bad either. But he knew I had another trump. If he dealt it, I'd order it up, but I can't put it in his hand once again. But we do have a good because I got one there, and we have some chances. It's just I've seen the ace sit there so often. I forced one out of him, and I'm going to get two. If my partner can grab one. Oh, this is what sucks though. Would have went that way anyway because I wasn't going to. Looking for the stupid X on this thing. There it is. You get ones you haven't seen before because they can be in any of the corners. The X's can the X out of it. I guess I could have ordered that because I had left queen. He'd have been getting the king. That had an off ace, which I still have. It means he's got good cards there. Throw a heart. Heart or, He throws the one you don't want him to throw. It's all right. He should be pretty good now. Definitely thrown off on his ace. This ride, we got it. Definitely would go hearts alone here. Wow. See, they get a loner on us. Oh, at least I have good cards. Just the card that's up sucks. If it was a spade or a club, I'd have definitely picked it up. It's one. She should have led that out to get go. He would have not lost that first. I think the first trick he lost on a being Trump, didn't he? Although I got this one, but still, Trump before your aces. He gets a jack every time, it seems like. Must be nice. It's hard to beat someone who's getting jacks every time they deal. Hit it higher. Yes. It's a euchre. I figured he had whatever. Oh, he only had one bat. Wow. That was really in our favor. I think it was up to the right last time on this thing. I look at all these shooting games like that where you go back and forth. There's about the same. One might have picked it up because I do have that, but I'm also actually good in clubs. I'm good in dimes. I'm good in hearts. That's probably my weakest suit. But if he's strong, I'm happy to pick it up. Just gotta hope he doesn't lead it right off on me right away. But the bad thing is I'm four suited though, and most of the stuff is pretty weak. You'll know where it's at least. Have one to take it. You probably don't have another heart. Oh, thank you. You could go next because you know that the queen is like the king. Now he going diamonds. That's my save. So save your king doubleton to the end. Doesn't matter. Queen and ten are equal when you have them both in your hand. Hopefully he has a spade back.
Huh? If the siren goes off tonight, I check the news and it's in the area. Am I allowed to come in here?
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be pretty bad. I'm not worried about the rain, but I'd rather not be ripped through by a tornado.
Well, his partner's going to get it for him by himself. That's weird. I don't think he had anything. I think he called that. You're lucky to hold him to 1 point here. Hearts turn quick on this game, I'll tell you what. I got three. I'm ordering them up. And I'm two suited. We should get this. Damn it. Well, we should get one more. Oh my god. That's just everything against you that can go against you all at once. Be two with one ace. Could go hearts to come all the way back around now. Because that's like having two aces anyway. Oh, of course. Just the highest spade left, probably not. I didn't think it would be. But yeah, yes. It's a good way to start. If I could pick it up, yeah, but call clubs. Call nothing. Oh, you can call clubs too, though. He's got to have like left ace in the third one now. I'd almost have to imagine. We have this ace too. You got him. With what I had, I almost knew he had to have to call that. If I didn't turn up a red card, this would definitely be hard. You can't go alone in it. But now, if this is the Jack of Diamonds, you could go alone Jack 10 or three off aces. Ah, he had the ace I didn't have. Or the shot, though, he just was missing the right, but neither they had it or they didn't. If they had it, you weren't going to get a march anyway, so there really was no risk there going alone. Or we're going for it for a march. Now, I don't have a spade, which I would like to lead, so you lead your ace. And hope it makes it. Once you don't have anything good to lead, so. And I don't expect it to come back around me. That's why I led the king instead of leading the nine out of that. That's also forced out the right for him. So that's actually not a bad thing. Put your left on it. Wow. Forcing our trump out though. Wow, he had a lot of trump. Wow. I took one for him too at the get go. I tell. Well, I'm going to pick that up. It must still be in ads. We should really get this one. You go high, you're going to go low. Let you have it. Because these, unless he leads the left out, these both should be good. Unfortunately, I have to follow suit with bad offsuit. I want to win alone on that, so pass. Would like next call though. Next. What I have that'd be kind of hard for him to call next. That's not good. And I'm four suited. I've bet so many four suited hands. I think the odds are that you wouldn't be four suited, generally speaking, though. If he has the ace or a trumpet. That's one I could have taken. We weren't going to Euchre no matter how I played that, though. I have three and I'm two suited. This is like an auto call. No way you'd be like, you'd just be hoping that they would pick up and go alone, which is not a smart hope. The idea here is to get the ace out. Not that ace, but that works. These are top two cards. And he held the wrong one. That gets us a march. He's probably got another ace in his hand. But it's usually smart to throw the spent suit, though. So if it gets to me, I'm going alone in diamonds. A lot of people would order there's a what do you call it? Well, we got one off of him, and he didn't have any hearts, so I probably would have had a good chance in taking that. I mean, getting them all, I probably would have. I would have gotten. I'd have got that diamond number through because he wouldn't have held that jack to the end. Uh, you could get out of it easy. Put that X up there to screw with you. And I got decent cards, but I can't pick that up. The only way you call that would be to stop them from getting something else. But if they go next, I'm equipped to next. Call something, call spades. I can trumpet at least. He's got a trump out of his hand out of it too, and I got a strip for him. What's he got at the end here? I got the king, so we got a shot. We got one more to go. Nice to win this to at least get a sweet pair in. Gets the jacks. Well, he wasn't sitting there with all the jacks going, I don't think. This is where you'd almost expect the jack of clubs to come out. Don't have to be his lead, but you'd expect it a lot. Doesn't matter which one I throw there. The queen's the boss then. Just the issue too, I can't go with that because I'm four suited again. You know, and if I couldn't stop him, what did he call? He must have donated. That was weird. That was a weird call. I would have three and I'd have an off ace. And the king, like I said, that king does have like a 45% chance of being the highest card in that suit. Well, it's not, but that is how the odds work. What do I call this? I looked at that wrong. I gotta be scraping by. We're gonna get Euchre. That's our point. Got lucky. I looked at that wrong. I do that a lot. I need to be. I don't think I pay enough attention. Honestly, imagine how good I'd be if I paid attention to what I was doing. Got three spades. So if you had a good, offsuit ace, you might lead the offsuit ace here. But you know, you need the trump to make your ace good. But you have trash cards there. The only bad thing is now we're behind the eight ball. Gotta hope my partner has it, or they're buried. Oh, we're dead. Because I could have did that at the gets go, but I didn't know it was that way. I mean, it's almost a hand you have to call on it. Some it can be good either way. That's the thing. Really, my third bower. He has once we could. Neither one of them could have the left. Partner had her was buried, but that was a strong loner call. And you play it that way. You don't get greedy and get yourself euchred. I, it has to be at least 50% of the time the person to my left has dealt themselves a jack tonight. You got the stopper there. Didn't think that would make it, but you got to try. Have the ace. All right, it's two. He's going to trump on that one now. And he's got the last one. I don't have nothing to order him up on. Come back, you could go reverse clubs with the ace, but you have a terrible offsuit otherwise. Have one to trump in on it. I was trying to catch him on that with the two in it, but we didn't, was not to be. But that was the idea there. Definite pass. You would go next with Jack plus Ace and hope your partner's got something. Clubs. Counterintuitive as it seems, you lead that one first and hope your partner's got the left. You don't lead it back. Granted, it's probably going to work out. We'll get our point. If your partner calls, don't lead that back. But I mean, it worked out. Hopefully, he has another one or an ace. Maybe he's loaded in him and he had to almost lead it. We're gonna get lucky. We got lucky. So I guess with what he had, it probably was the right lead. Too bad it wasn't the king of spades. No, I'm not picking that up. That is not. I mean, yeah, we're bad in other suits, but come on, call spades. Spades or clubs? Come on. Stick to dealer people will sometimes pass when they wouldn't otherwise, hoping to get you. But if they get me on both of these, then I could be in trouble. Get it. Thank you. Gotta go big. You'd have to have the left here. Well, it wouldn't matter. We got our point. Because the king was already played. I think it's going to be in the upper right. This is where you order. If you have four, you got to go for it. You should get it every time anyway. Hopefully, your partner has one to lead. If you don't, they should lead an ace. The one suit he shouldn't have led. That's the one card he shouldn't have led. Doesn't matter which one I throw out here. It should knock enough out. That knocks out. You'd have to have all the rest of them to get me. You'd have to have the king. You're kidding me. That is amazing. It happened to me the other day on here. Literally, you have four and I have the other three. I mean, that's almost a guaranteed point with a hand like that. And then you somehow get screwed on it. Because he's got to have the other four. Should have went above it, but didn't matter. That's actually the boss card now in that suit. This will tell him lead clubs if you have a club. Put the wrong one away. You got it anyhow. One guy is super quick at passing or going for it every time. Diamonds would be going against the grain. I don't want to get Euchre there. I'd rather give him just one if it comes to it. Yeah, I think that's thinking with the score there. If it was reversed, it would make more sense to go. Because if you get Euchre, it don't matter. Like if they call it to get Euchre, don't mean nothing. It's giving your partner the lead. Doesn't matter what I throw. I'm going to try to keep one in each suit and just hope one of them's good somewhere. Or out the short. Yeah, that is the game. Wow, he had a hand. See, that's something that they should review and look at. Could I have called something? Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and have a great day.